Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. In this video, we'll solve these two problems using the concepts of cofunction identities. Let's start with the problem on the left side. Given that cosecant x equals secant 0.75 and x lies in quadrant 2, determine the measure of angle x. So we are given the equation cosecant x equals secant 0.75. We cannot solve this equation algebraically in this form because on the left side we have the trigonometry ratio cosecant and on the right side we have the trigonometry ratio secant. We cannot cancel them out. So we have to find a way to get the same trigonometry ratio on both sides so that we can cancel it out. For that we have to use cofunction identities. As per the problem, x lies in quadrant 2, so we have to use the cofunction identities for quadrant 2, which have the expression pi over 2 plus. We have to find the value of angle x, and we are given the angle value for the secant term. So we should use a cofunction identity using which we can change this secant term into cosecant term with pi over 2 plus an angle value. So we should use the cofunction identity. In the given equation, we have secant 0.75. That means we should sub in theta as 0.75 in this identity. So we get as per this step, secant 0.75 is equal to cosecant pi over 2 plus 0.75. So we can replace secant 0.75 in the given equation. So we get now we have the same trigonometry ratio on both sides. We can cancel out cosecant. Pi over 2 plus 0.75 is equal to 2.32. This is the value of x and the unit is radians. We are done with the first problem. Now we can solve the second one. Given that negative secant x equals cosecant 1.34 and x lies in quadrant 2, determine the measure of angle x. So we are given the equation negative secant x equals cosecant 1.34. We have to solve for x, so we should move the negative sign to the right side of the equation. We should divide both terms by -1. We cannot solve this equation algebraically because the trigonometry ratios are different on both sides of the equation. So we have to use a cofunction identity to get the same trigonometry ratio on both sides so that we can solve for x. We are given the angle value for the cosecant ratio. So we should change cosecant ratio into secant ratio. Since x lies in quadrant 2, we should use a cofunction identity with pi over 2. Plus, for this problem, we can use the cofunction identity. If we compare this identity to our equation, we can see that theta equals 1.34. We can sub in theta is 1.34 in the identity. As per this equation, negative cosecant 1.34 is equal to secant pi over 2 plus 1.34. So in our equation, we can do the substitution for negative cosecant 1.34. We get now we have the same trigonometry ratio on both sides. We can cancel it out. I get x equals pi over 2 plus 1.34, which is equal to 2.91. And the unit is radians. This should be the final answer for the second problem. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve problems like these. I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.